Good morning and welcome to your daily weather briefing. Well, very heavy rainfall impacting the Wallops region this morning. We're going to continue to see the heavy rain into the afternoon and evening hours tonight before that area of low pressure moves off the coast. Accompanying that heavy rain, we're also seeing some pretty strong northeasterly winds. Those are going to continue to be strong as well on through the evening hours as we see that area of low pressure move along the Carolina coast and then eventually out to sea later this evening. Taking a look at our rainfall totals over the last 24 hours, Norfolk picking up the highest at 2.42 inches as of 8 a.m. this morning. Wallops was recording right about 6/10 of an inch of rain. Since that time, we've picked up some more rain, and over the last 24 hours, we've actually picked up about an inch of rain as of 10 a.m. Other locations in the Tidewater region picking up between an inch and a half and 2 inches of rain, and that's where more heavy rainfall is coming from as that area of low pressure continues to move north. So expect more rain in store for the Wallops region as we go through the day today. Yesterday across the region, temperatures maxed out in the mid to upper 70s with one location. You can see Richmond making it into the lower 80s at 81 degrees. We maxed out at 76 degrees here at Wallops with an overnight low temperature of 69 degrees. As of 9 a.m., temperatures generally running in the upper 60s to low 70s throughout the region. We were at 71 degrees here at Wallops with moderate rainfall. Again, we've seen periods of heavy rainfall as well over the last few hours, and we're going to continue to see those moderate to heavy rain showers throughout the day today. Upper level wind data showing pretty strong easterly to northeasterly winds at the lower levels of the atmosphere, and then as we go up in height, actually die off a bit as we get up to around 10 to 12,000 feet before increasing once again out of the southwest at the 25,000 foot level, where we see a wind of 43 knots. Freezing level this morning was at 13,000 feet. Taking a look at our radar, you can see plenty of rain shower activity impacting the Wallops region this morning. A little bit of a zoomed out look shows the area of low pressure just south of Cape Hatteras, and most of that rainfall actually well to the north. The National Hurricane Center has been tracking this area of low pressure for the last couple of days, but as you can see, pretty disorganized here on the infrared satellite. Most of the convection is being sheared well off to the east of the center of the storm, and without a closed low and warm core, is really not characteristic of a tropical system. So therefore, National Hurricane Center has not named this storm, and it's more like a mid-latitude cyclone, and really more of a broad area of wind, not really closed in on the closed center of circulation like you would see for a tropical system. So wind field expands out pretty far north with this system, and pretty good dynamics associated with it too, with a jet streak overhead giving us some enhanced shower activity, and also some pretty strong easterly winds too, as this area of low pressure butts up against a pretty strong area of high pressure well off to the north. So even though this is not getting named today, more than likely we're going to keep this without the classification of a tropical storm today. It's going to be many of the same effects that you would see from a tropical depression or a tropical storm, with those gusty winds and heavy rain showers throughout the day today. Taking a look at where the Hurricane Center has this area of low pressure tracking, again, well off to the north and east, really not carrying the center of low pressure over the Wallops region, but well out to sea. But as it does move off the coast later this evening, we're going to see the storm begin to strengthen as it pulls out to sea, and we will see our winds continue to be pretty strong as we go into the afternoon and into the evening hours, where we may see our strongest winds of the day as that low pulls off the coast and begins to deepen as it moves off to the northeast and out to sea. So we are going to be dealing with these strong northeasterly winds for the next several hours as we go into the evening, and then as we get into the midnight time frame, we'll start to see that wind begin to die off, as well as seeing those rain showers begin to decrease in intensity. So looking at our current surface analysis, you can see exactly where that area of low pressure was located at 8 a.m. this morning. High pressure well off to the north, and again, that's really creating a nice tightening in our pressure gradient with those easterly winds pretty strong continuing throughout the day today. So we look at our forecast maps and what we can expect as we go into the afternoon and evening. You can see this low over the Outer Banks by the midday hour. And looking at the latest satellite and radar simulation, looks like this area of low pressure is moving pretty quickly. So what you see here on the forecast model simulation may be a little slow with the timing of the rain showers. Overnight tonight, you can see the model pulls all the rain activity well off the coast by about 2 a.m. in the morning, but we are going to be looking at those winds pretty high continuing into the evening hours, even as those rain showers begin to decrease just before midnight. In the evening hours tonight, we'll start to see those winds maybe even increase a little over what they will be during the afternoon today. Looking at the forecast for tomorrow morning, looks great for us as that low is well out to sea. Pressure gradient relaxes, so we will see those winds dying off pretty nicely by tomorrow morning. And into the day on Wednesday, we can expect some very nice weather as high pressure builds into the region. Wednesday evening, still looking at very nice conditions, but we will see some warmer conditions coming to us on Thursday as we see a cold front moving through the region. Looks like there will be a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm during the day on Thursday. Time-wise, it's a little tricky right now as to when we'll actually see that shower and thunderstorm occur, if we get it at all, as we're only looking at some weak upper level energy with this frontal boundary as it moves through the region, but we'll carry a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm during the day on Thursday, probably more likely during the latter portion of the day on Thursday than during the morning. Taking a look at our 24-hour risk chart, you can see plenty of hazards in store for us today with the precipitation, heavy rainfall as well throughout the afternoon. Again, we'll start to see those showers diminish in intensity before we'll actually see the winds dying off. So looking at winds continuing to be strong during the afternoon and likely increasing as we get into the late afternoon and evening hours, where we could see winds maxing out at around 37 knots, which would bring us to about 40 to 45 miles per hour with our peak winds for the day, again likely occurring during the evening hours. Strongest winds will be right along the coast, with locations farther inland seeing a little lower wind speeds than what we'll see right along the coast. But again, looking for those winds to stay up through the evening hours and then start to die off as we get after midnight tonight, where we'll see the winds after midnight peaking at about 27 knots, and then by early tomorrow morning those winds will really start to die down as that low accelerates off the coast. Total rainfall expected for today right around 2 to 3 inches. Taking a look at our next couple of days, Wednesday and Thursday, seeing just a slight chance of some precipitation on Thursday. It will be warmer with a daytime high of 83 degrees. Wednesday looking very comfortable with a high of 77, so cooler temperatures for us tomorrow, pretty pleasant conditions, but then a little bit more of a return to summertime conditions on Thursday as we warm our high temperature up to 83 degrees with that slight risk of some shower and thunderstorm activity. So taking a look at our next 7 days, again you can see pretty nice conditions through the end of the week, just that slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm on Thursday. And then as we get into the weekend, we're actually going to see the remnants of Tropical Storm Harvey begin to make their approach to the Wallops region. So unfortunately for our Labor Day weekend, we are going to see a pretty good chance of some showers, maybe even a thunderstorm or two associated with the remnants of Harvey. Right now, time-wise, is a little tricky. We have a little bit of a discrepancy in the models as far as how quickly those showers approach. Some models bring it in as early as first part of Saturday, while others leave the first part of Saturday dry and then bring in the showers and possible thunderstorms late in the day on Saturday. But it does look like a pretty good chance that somewhere in the Saturday-Sunday time frame we'll see a pretty good round of showers and possible thunderstorms impacting the region for our Labor Day weekend. Fortunately, it does look like most of the timing has this system moving out of the area by Monday, so for Labor Day on Monday, you're likely going to see some dry conditions with a good chance of some sunshine as well to finish out your Labor Day weekend. Well, that'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow morning for both our 8:15 and 10 a.m. weather briefings. Have a nice day.